am Wolfie, your host for today, and we are going to be playing Tyranny today. Because that's our current story game. So let's be honest. We're going to play it, aren't we? Now, I still haven't found a permanent fix for that really irritating problem involving the save files. So I'm having to do the temporary solution again until I can find an actual way to do it. So it should be entertaining. I'm also very hungry and very tired. Didn't get any sleep. Well, I've had a bit of sleep, but not as much as I'd like. That might be me being lazy though. Although I'd say being on like 3 or 4 hours sleep is not great. Character will wound when the knocks out path of down difficulty. Character can win with their health is reduced. Wounds are cleared, but character do not wound party rests. Yep. Or apparently characters gain wounds when they just like hit a lot of the time. I'm so happy I'm not on Path of the Damned difficulty. The party would just die. And I'd die, I think. Because I think that's the difficulty, that if you get 3 wounds on a single character, they just die outright. I've had 3 wounds on several characters before. Mostly I believe when fighting the Bronze Brotherhood, because their heavy weapon guys can just like auto wound with a big enough hit. Got that cut in my mouth, so I wasn't fully healed. Let's do the Bonjela. They're gonna hurt like hell. Yeah, pretty much. Ow. Okay. Has Tyranny crashed or something? Yes, it has. Okay. There we go. Oh, it's fixed. Come on. Come on, Tyranny. There we go. Okay, now to try to sort out the problems that we caused. Ooh, hello, what's that? Nobleman's hat. I think that's useful. But you never know. Actually, she can't use a hat, so what am I checking? Okay, yes, so we've caused a problem last episode by having unavoidable issues start. Due to things and reasons.
Will do.
Strike swiftly to kill.
I can't move!
I got petrified. Bitch petrified me.
I can't move!
Proud at all.
That attack.
Humans did not see Beast Woman's miss. Nope, nope.
Shit, nobody saw it. Nobody saw that. one shouldn't be too difficult.
I suppose.
Oh, you're not going any.
So not happening.
Get the fuck away from her, you prick.
Get back here.
Oh, you're not going anywhere.
There we go. The fuck, guys? How dare you hurt her? She's adorable. Same game, that went actually pretty well, so. I also check Kills and Shadows' reputation. I want to make sure it's not going down. Yeah, she doesn't seem to care about that. Oh yeah, I've got that ability, haven't I? Fusion abilities, artifact abilities, combo abilities. Yeah, she's gone, so it's fine.
I got it.
You've got something. Beastman Claw. Claw appears to have come from Beastman while not practically used for special effect. Okay, so it's just sell. Sell. Okay. You've got a spear. You're a stone warden, so I'm assuming you're a tank. Beastman and Beastman.
No dice.
Easy as can be.
Take that!
Fall before me!
Right in when they're all enraged. They're not happy with the world. You summoned me, you prick. They're not enjoying their lives at the moment.
Will do. Will do.
Save. I don't think I need to save quite as often as I am doing right now, but it's best to be sure, isn't it? The Beastmen don't appear to be, on average, particularly difficult opponents. But they can, like, get around behind my guys and get attacks in, so... I'm gonna have to kill a Beastman pup. This is depressing.
On it.
That was brutal.
I got it.
This was dark.
Creep softly and shadow. Strike swiftly to kill.
Let's set the big one on fire.
Don't know my own strength.
Jesus. This is mean. I feel really mean about this, but I can't help it. unarmed damage. Beastmen typically fond of trophies commemorating a kill. One exhibits teeth-winged necklace, each of them in different size and condition must have legit as many sources. That would be really good if I was going for like a punching build. I mean, that would also be awesome on Kills and Shadows, if I was going for that build. I'm only mildly starting to regret giving it like the weapon tree and like not going for unarmed.
Will do.
Cool. Speak for soil. Okay, so you're some.
Bleed out, you little shit! Ah!
That did nothing.
Ugh, this weapon is junk.
I can't move!
Shit! I'm stuck!
Oh, they got it with a Gloria.
I can't move!
Sweet. The Gloria Battle shield activated when that lightning bolt went off. Fuck yeah. Oh, hello. Ooh.
Kills in Shadow understands.
Save game. Save. Yeah, I don't think. Oh, that
Ain't that odd?
what? Ain't what odd?
Sorry, I can't.
I've discovered something. Yeah, there's something around here. Where is it?
Can't do that.
Oh no, there it is. That was just Jasper. Draw that! God damn it. Yeah, there are two over here. And they're kind of out of the way, so I'm assuming that these two are pretty good. Also, that one's got a giant ass axe, so.
You got it.
It's a battle! On it.
Okay, stun the big one.
I got it.
Prey hits hard.
There you go,
Swipe missed.
fucker. Damn it.
Humans did not see Beast Woman's miss. Nope, nope.
I don't even need to do anything else. There you go.
Just point me in the right
Really
direction.
can't have had nothing, right? There's another exit to the village. I guess it is. Could have swore they had a big axe. Could have got the loot from the axe. Damn it. There's like 2 beastmen left, so we should be fine all around. Oh, here's the nice gate guards that let us in. I got really hard because they actually weren't too bad.
The slaughter. Ripping with claws.
Wow, that ended brutally. Dazed. Quick, because I didn't kick over the cliff.
Bleed out, you little shit.
I mean, that's one way to do it, as I said. Save game. Oh, we're in combat. Now we're playing. I really didn't want to do that. I wanted to get through that peacefully. Fuck. I quite like the Beastmen. Well, I guess I like the Beastmen now. I actually don't think I pissed off Kills and Shadows because I did it and they like challenged me rather than they picked a fight after they challenged me rather than me doing it for the disfavored. Stone Stalkers were eliminated with this route camp out of rock and random. Where is the space we are seeing beast? I can just go down there, damn it. Fight, please, these beast took us from the plains, they're holding us against our wills as a matter over the kill eaters. So those look are dead, you're free to leave. 70 villages. Our cause we praise, thank you 1,000 times more Wolfie, bind, won't forget what we've done for us. In fame. Can't believe I thought that was like a cliff.
I got it.
Oh, that guy wasn't dead, he was just lying down. Okay, no, I don't know that. Oh, I wonder if I could have gotten some information that made it go peacefully. Damn it. Ah well. Oh, it's too late now.
Can't do that.
It's way too late now. Honor Guard's bronze box, which is the same as mine. But it is better than hers. Kills and Shadow, got a present for you. Big ass sword. The foxes are pretty good, all things considered. It's like the strongest weapons I've found so far on average. I mean, the hammers and things are great as well, though, to be fair. I prefer the fox to the hammers, to the axe and things, but a lot of them are just like straight better statted. Who the hell are you? Oh yeah, we can go this way now. Go. Why not? You free the capture settlers and the pen down. Return to Grayson half game 10. It's like they picked a fight and they lost. We can go down here.
Sorry, I can't.
Boulder. I wonder if that would have gone down better. That had nothing.
Can't do
on it.
that.
That's-
Sorry, I can't.
Access to waterfall is one rare associated value resource for his depth and road from nature. Yeah. I'm assuming that'll be useful for something.
Can't do that.
I don't know. Genuinely just felt like doing that. I hope we find more beastmen and it doesn't all go to shit like that again. I've got a strange feeling it will, but I'd like it not to. The beastmen on average are pretty cool. Half gate. So, yeah, we kick the shit out of an entire beastman tribe with just the 4 of us. We saved all your people. Do we get a reward? Fake buying, Grayson cries happily at your approach. You have returned. The tales of your heroic deeds at Stone Down. Our scavenging crew is back safe and sound. Those beastmen, those horrible monsters that spit to the ground will be a much better place they weren't around. Some strong feelings you have, though. That's my kind of answer. Are they not justified? Thank you for what you've done, Fake Binder, but you best leave me before I turn angry. Dodge and parry up for Kills and Shadows. Pretty nice. Yeah, I don't mind the beastmen. But I did kill them all. Where was the, I don't remember what my next objective is. Howling Rock, okay. Halfgate, Jagged Moor, Dawning Spire. What the hell is Howling Rock? That's Iron Hearth, Effigy, Burning Library. Jagged Moor. Oh, there's Howling Rock, okay. Fair enough then. It's at the base of the spire. I'm gonna gain another spire, and it'll actually be a lot easier to travel in this area. Oh, that's always pleasant. There's a list. Crystal fragments. Holy shit. Wow, he's bigger than I thought.
stone is huge and powerful even now. Can understand why tribe likes mystic called Cairn.
Cairn. What have they done? How you must be suffering.
I think Verse actually like me anymore. I'm actually curious now. Verse adores me. Oh, I'm disappointed by already on all legs. Look at that Fury Rage. Okay. Barak liked me, but I don't use Barak anymore. He actually quite liked me. Eb really likes me. Your capable ways. Permission to study the structure of Fun as well. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Killer Shadow's a bit mixed emotions. She likes me, but she's a little scared of me. And Siri just adores me. Well, she can't actually hate me. Well, she currently can't hate me. Press the power Siri in such a rise of the enemy single mode. Yeah, this one I've got a feeling I'm gonna gain favour with Sirin for like putting him out of his misery.
Good thing I keep a torsion wrench handy.
Hello. Just tend to control life. They have less firearm, but will control life. Does she actually use control life? I don't think she does. You can't use it. Yeah, I actually don't think you actually use... Do you use any control life spells? Because that's illusion. Yeah, I don't think you actually use control life. I think the only person who uses control life is Lantry, so... You are actually better off with firearm. Because your support... I think... Because her support abilities are all her own unique special songs from the Archon, from being an Archon. Oh, she has something to say. I think this will be a good one. I think this has got a Kills in Shadow's reputation.
Alpha. Kills in Shadow must speak with Alpha. Now.
Okay.
And Clever Hunter can reason why Pack would need to kill one tribe of beast women, weakest but largest tribe, to best human prima called Kairos. But Shadowhunter wants to know, needs to know now, that Pack's slaughtering of beast women will not continue.
I understand why you might be worried, but I have no reason to slaughter the other tribes. It's true, Fate is not lying, she has to resolutely leave it as you were, get better judgment if she wants to trust you. Alpha, to Kills in Shadow, would think Ruth will still hunt beast women extinct, and would not think Alpha could survive Volberg's own fury if beast women realise humans' plan. I don't have an agenda. Takes the beast tribes, trust me. In loyalty. She snubs her space between you, killing the expected draw rush of her tongue, takes a possible life. Finally she bombs her head satisfied. I've seen Archon accomplish many impossible feats. I've seen straight the right foot. I've seen straight the rival Archons to hunt for beast women, so Shadow was a bit to fate by them for longer for now. That's a thing. Any good hunts lately?
Good, yep. And many more than 5. Found pack of rot-smelling Coruscant Apex lands. Humans tried to scamper flee on sight, but Beast Woman was already in full sprint. Legs were pumping, blood was surging fast, hot, throb, throb, throb. Flicked claws and slashed through backs. ears filled with screams. Was fun for Beast Woman. Fatebinder wants Beast Woman?
Happy that I rescued Left Claw?
Yep. Fatebinder is good alpha to kills in shadow. Listens to Beast Women's demands like all males should. Must like Beast Woman to fight for former pack whelp.
Has the scratches back of her mane and she fall closer to your breast of her she's gonna eat me.
Beast Woman too likes Fatebinder.
Okay. I was like, is she gonna bite me or something? Oh yay, I actually got a big reputation boost with her. Sweet! She doesn't hate me. Wow, she really actually favours me now. All you have to do is talk. Sky Blaze. Free Blaze launches the air, kills the shell, then comes crashing down, dealing damage in area and gaining bonus damage. Sweet. That's actually really good. Speak up? Me? Is my mic doing something weird? Am I quiet? Also, I love, but yeah, is my mic quiet? I'll change it if you like. Okay, I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can up it. Give me 1 second. If this crashes my game, I apologize. Testing, 1 2 1 2. Yeah, that is actually like muted almost. Levels, let's up that. To there. Is that better? Yeah, tell me if that has improved at all, or if that is just pretty rough. Is that still quiet, or is that good? Awesome, yeah. My mic had just turned itself down a bit, so there you go. Yeah, cheers. I cannot actually tell since I don't have a playback on my own computer until afterwards. Okay. Let's go down here. Climb the cliff. Yeah, I've been trying to fix the static. I've not been able to figure out a way to do it. I think I just need a new microphone. I might have broken mine. I'll see if I can get a better one at some point. Oh, that's actually the way we're supposed to go. Whoops. Yeah, I have. It's got some weird things about it though. Actually no, it is a plugin. It's a plugin. I've tried like tweaking it recently to try and get it to work. I haven't found a way to actually change that stops the static outright, other than like lowering it. I changed the boost, so the boost isn't there anymore, which was really causing problems apparently, but. Another Azure list. Yeah. I think I just need a new mic. I'm planning on getting one when I have a bit of spare cash. Get a better one, because this was a cheap one. Like, it does its job, but it's not an especially great microphone. Okay, a fake bite of turn on here. What business have you at Howling Rock? Speak, or we pelted with stone. Wow, betray alliance. I'm not betraying the alliance already. Stop asking me to, game. There's that entity shakers. My reasons are mine to know. Am I alone? Professor Suspire. Do not stand in the way. So you are one of us. The Earthshaker signs and switches back to you. A coded exchange complete. She nods, touches her fist to her chest and salute, but her eyes are hard as bold as wary. She watches you. We'll raise the gate, but we won't fate bind her. I'll see the earth swallow you whole. She brings strife distance. I need to figure out how to do that. Cadus. Sir, wait up! Hey, Cadus! Fate bind, you survived to join us. The Iron Guard studies you with stern intensity. If the exertion of the Romans winded him, he does not show it. His brother, on the other hand, doubles over, hands on his knees, and catches his breath. Between the two of them, Cadus is splattered with the remains of battle. Reddick stands wholly pristine. Of course he would. Cadus looks at older brother and straightens. You saw the trail of corpses he left. Made my job easy. Well, easier. Thanks to you, I made it in one piece. Can you keep up? Or did I consider traversing rocky terrain to be particularly travailing? I'm eager to enter the compound. Take as much time as you need to recoup Fate Binder. If you need me, I'll be examining state of Khan's remains. Let me put through a program that has no introduction. That should help. Okay. Do you know a good program to recommend? I'll put it up after. I'll put it on after the stream. If you've got a good one to recommend me, I will definitely take you from that. I have considered. You have to buy a condenser, is the big one. I think, don't you? So, which would be a good one. Yeah. Times you need to recoup Fate Binder. If you need me, I'll examine the state of Khan's remains. We're gonna have to kill the Arcana Stone, I think. Or free him. There probably is a way to free him. We don't have any Gaia mats, so it could be a little more difficult. Can you not see at some stations picked up match to Radix for the assistance? Stone Shield, Iron Walker, and just another Iron Walker, okay. Okay. I found more loot. Yeah, we've already gotten in. So there's that.
Sorry, I can't.
So all I have to do now is just check around and look for loot. Light level boots. They're better than yours? Yeah, the same as yours. And I'm assuming they're worse than yours. Yeah, they're worse than yours at your own job. So. Yeah. More loot up here. I think there's just a random deer up there. What is up here?
Found something.
Typical campus Stone Sea explorers may travel from all corners of tears to search for claimed treasures from now defunct kingdom Azure. Sigil of bounding bolts. Isn't that a bouncing magic? Spire, other. I do not have enough lore. Do you have enough lore there? Damn, Siren doesn't have enough. What the hell is that? Magical axe. They're supposed to burst. That could be useful. That's how I make the magic missile spell. That magic missile spell that Ebb has, which could be pretty good. If I could get that on that stunning force bolt that Siren has, that'd be pretty awesome. God, that'd be powerful. The stunning bolt that Siren's got turned into a bouncing one of those. That'd be good. Gives you like stun, 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 stun. It's already pretty good now. Oh yeah, I have to make sure to try and check that out after. Yeah, I recently found out that there's a show I like to want to watch. Just a random like show on Twitch, which is on at the same time as my stream, which is like I really hope they save it. Okay, Earthshaker, you're glowing. Is there any reason for that? Too ready to take entitled Master of the Mountains. Sir, regards, sir. Sir, regards, sir. Let's go out this way first. This looks important. Is it intractable over here? Earthshakers mean to defend the final resting place of Khan to the death. Weapons, supplies, and resources have been brought in to stay in the camp. Iron Cuirass is just way worse than mine. Well, it's just not way worse, but it's worse. And the spear is also worse. It's not as good as my gear. Which is to be expected. My gear's getting actually pretty good now. You're just a random dude, I'm assuming? Yeah.
Can't do that.
I know it was a traitor, but seeing Archon brought so low give me the shake.
Sorry, I can't.
Well, it would. The Archon's a pretty beast. As the Archon aspires, I can say that Archons are pretty powerful. Oh, hello. Heavy leather boots. Nope. I thought a lot of these are just style. Now I've got all this loot. Oh yeah, today's stream is going to be going for quite a while. I don't have D&D today, so I've got the excuse to run for longer, which means we're going to get more done. I plan on going for about 3 hours, unless I find a really good stopping point pretty close to there. I doubt it. Ooh, drug recipe. A powerful drug research needed. Doubt it. Eh. That's like a dungeon. Your narcolepsy is gonna... Damn.
Curious.
What happened? What did you find? Ah. Radix Iron Core. Very fine, I presume you're adequately rested. Stern intensity. Well rested, huh? Caldish clans Radix. Hate to think of what might mean the earlier show wasn't the Fate Binder at peak performance. Glad you with us, sir. He quite touched his knuckle to his chin and thought, yes, it must admit I am as well, especially waiting for his discoveries. What discoveries? What's happened? Well, I served Ash and Vadran as well in my stead. The guild succeeded in their mission to locate and guard Ken's remains. Of course, none of us expected he would survive. Not once admiration of his former master. My Earthshakers commenced studying Khan and, as a result, they've unearthed a rather invaluable finding. Cook your house Helped your on-stream sleeping spells. Hey, it helps a bit. I'm awake now, aren't I? I just don't sleep. There's insomnia. Can't yet labours to survive. This, of course, is ultimately infeasible. Even the mountains cannot withstand the force of Karos' will. However, our Archon has retained a considerable sum of arcane energy, energy that my guild can harvest and wield. Isn't he suffering enough? Do you have to add to it? That is like... According to the general long ago, Khan lives. The edict will keep tearing up the land. It's good for us, bad for rebels and the chorus. I'll continue earthquakes, good for his favour, bad for rebels and chorus. Earthquakes are harvested use energy. Will they not kill him and thus end the edict that continues to plague the land? Simple tactics, sir. Ruined farmland means less food for feed masses. Disfavoured had more supplies stocked, and since there are fewer of us, we need less rations overall. Plus, we must made of tougher stock than the chorus and the Tearsmen. We'll be fine. Meanwhile, as a starving army will eat to pray for ash, we'll force the enemy to squabble over supply lines and restack the forts. Basic barbaric, even but effective. So the disfavoured wish to keep Khan alive and shoot turmoil. If we're that easy, sure, as Reddick says, our Shakers have been guarding Khan's body the last few spans, but we can't keep wasting our resources out here. We can't defend the body forever. The Shakers aren't strong enough to defend him alone, hence why I have 10 leagues left of dirt. Dirt shit nowhere. I really don't fall asleep on stream. I like zone out on stream though. I had a nap before the stream, so I'm doing reasonably okay. Typical behaviour for one of Karos' pets. Though its behaviour I would expect from Wolf of the Scarlet Chorus, you make me sick. It's a theme for you people, isn't it? Something that's outlived its use. Let's dispose of it. Someone has shown more power than they should. Let's bridle them or kill them. Don't worry, Siren. What exactly are you playing, soldier? Just as my brother said, his Shakers have a way to steal Khan's energy. They're going to walk the edict with it and expel both in one giant burst at his death. We're going to kill the land for good. Me and my shields are going to help him see to it. You'll honestly consider this, aren't you? They're torturing him. They're twisting power at their own ends. We're all over. They're going to discard it as a throwaway stone. Your assumption is correct. However, my Earthshakers have division ritual where I can extract his spell card energy in one country that falls upon his death. Permanently ravage the land, starving the Rat's chorus and rebel army. Enable us to end the war. Well, we relish the opportunity to study card further. We cannot risk history. You sure we can't spare card if we leave him alone? Sure, it could leave him for the next 100 years, but as I said, guarding Khan and keep the edict alive wasn't so easy. It'll take resources and manpower to mount a simple defense. If fail to stop the attacks, we risk losing not only his post, but his whole damn realm to the Screamers for good. Risk they get to take what you. I need time to process this information. Take too long, we could lose the asset to the enemy. To think about it faster. Fatebinder is always nice
Good day,
to see.
Fatebinder. It's always nice to
Yay.
see you.
It's fine than me. I'm a death kid.
What do you need?
Got nothing to do though. Try the Archons. Fatebinder. You understand this as the wind cannot move a mountain. May it surprise you. Rathan's favour. Do not have the position of my humour, Fatebinder. Do not often imagine which is outside the realm possibility. Make it damn easier for all of us if he did. He's saying, but why do you think Cobb betrays orders again? Why would anyone? The world's full of voices to tempt a soldier, booze, brothels, betting, a figure earth magic must be a damn mire of a drug to tempt an Archon from duty. Bro, stop it. Behave yourself, you. Shakers, an astute observation, our guild has devoted itself to the study of Earth Arcanum, as such the disciples of Calm before his unfortunate end. As his prime and closest pupil before me to inherit Khan's legacy. Right Iron Comb over the mountains, Iron God to Ash, and second master of the Earthshakers. So be it. Is it imperative to deliver wood to Iron? I'll tell Ash we have established a fort. Tell him plow me advisors for defeat. Half swift and bad. In the meantime, I've seen Ash's approval and suppression. Safe travels, sir. You two siblings, right? Fresh, sir. Oh, it's just that one.
Good day, Fatebinder. What do you need?
Damn it. Update Graven Ash. I like a Gaindra. Appalled. Actually wasn't considering it in the slightest, but apparently I am. I want to see what's in that cave now, then I'll go find Ash. Don't take me back in there, for fuck's sake. Ah, this is the spire. Took a relief, heavily damaged, clear meant victory symbols. Some of the one you saw Ascension Hall. It was incomplete, yeah. Bush image needs relief. The Dawn rune remains incomplete, is likely to complete designs are symmetrical in nature. Should the need arise, it needs to be a guess the original shape. The need does arise.
Brown quivers and gleams, watching with mystic eyes, watching without blinking.
Very astute. So it's like that one to there, that one to there. To that one. To there. Let's just use Sirid for this. She's small, so she's easy to actually manage this.
Do I really need to?
I'd prefer it if you did. And it seems like that to there. with you to there. No? I thought that was it.
I got it.
Do I have another one? Is this the Aurora Spire? Where am I? This is the Dawning Spire, okay, so it's not that one. So, how the hell? Oh, wait a minute. To there. To there. To there. That's to there. Leave that one to there. And that one to there. But where's the rest? Am I missing something? Is it like this? No, it's not right. That's definitely the right symbol. Give me a sec. The Dawning Spire. Oh, okay, got it. what apparently is the correct thing for this is that I did it the wrong way, because there's actually 2 of these. And then it's the sphere in the center. Got it. There we go. Aha. Another spire. Now from the other side of the spire, courses skyward, travelling towards the horizon direction of Andron as well. You feel the ground beneath your feet fall away as you give the warmth and energy surrounding you. Dwelling spire and howling rock gives you the impression of a slow, inexorable movement like a glacier of living stone. Unstoppable force moves at the pace that no eye could follow. Tower's very immobility is a pretense. With a triumphant heave, you feel the will of the spire stretch across the distance, linked to power of Andron as well. Too bad Spire could not save Stone Archon from falling to Kara's edict. Beastwoman thinks Spire would have wanted to. She scratches a spindly curved claw along her collarbone, peers over the lip of the Spire, down at the petrified Archon, clutching its base. Are you used to this rush? Because I don't know if I ever will be. We're all feeling it, right? I feel bad reveling in this moment. I know it came to loss such an immense power. The further our cause will have happened in vain. Dawning Spire unlocked. Oh, this is the face. Ah, yeah, the trading grounds are doing a day. A library or an infirmary? Look at the library. I think the library's a good bet. Well, this is not a terrible bet. Sage Garrus. Greetings, fate bind and Sage bows before you. Who are you and how did you get into my spire? You take excuse of it. Garrus, I'm your scribe and researcher. I've heard great things about you, about this place. The library here is incredible. Is that Sage's Guild? Yeah, you are Sage's Guild. Library here is incredible, what I'm saying, so. When I heard the library you were building, I just had to come. I watched the workers and all those girls up here. There was an awful lot, so they were very tired. So I did little I could to assist. Then on the last day everyone was leaving, I just stayed behind. Why are you here? It's like, I remember hiring you! Think you need someone to organize a collection of scrolls, someone who can catalog new texts as you discover them, and someone to organize research efforts. As your scribe, I can do all 3. In fact, I'm excited to start. Already looking through the collection, and it cuts stuff off. To be honest, I need the work. Develops into lives exactly opposite employee standards. I'm afraid not many safe places where Sage can find work. What can you research for me? Oh, any number of topics. Magic, alchemy, history of the world, impressive collection. There's a large development. Sentinel perhaps, but no sense in crime or burnt parchment. Start a compile a list of possible research topics. I will show you. Rare magical scrolls. Fresh scrolls for further research. Control fire or control emotions? Control emotions is her magic, so that's actually probably not a bad idea. I need one more, it said, right? Control stone, control force, and uses magic staff. Control stone, atrophy, control force and lightning. Let's hire the cheap one. Oh, you did reset something. Let's research some artifacts. Hey, how you doing? Does your program was get bad?
What is it you need?
I think that's good, actually. You guys got anything new?
Good day, Fatebinder. What do you need?
You're good? What did you, Blicky?
Alpha smells good. Makes Beast Woman want to hunt. Kill. Fatebinder wants Beast Woman?
Never mind. I think we're good. What were you, verse?
At your service, Fatebinder.
Yeah, still a dull verse.
What do you need?
I think we're good. That was pretty useful, though. What the fuck? Where is it?
Can't do that.
That's a lot of scrolls, actually.
Can't do that.
Cool. Okay. It was Iron Hearth, right, that I had to do that? Let's save. Let's save just to make sure we don't lose any progress and have to get all them those people again. Save. Quest log. Yeah, it is Iron Hearth, okay. Except, teleport. Having the ability to teleport between the spires really does save time. The lore skill can be used to impress people. Yes. I've actually got a surprisingly high lore for a big brawler character. His favourite soldier, muttering to himself, stares down at a truncated length of broken sword. Rusted piece of garbage isn't worth the trouble of carrying to battle better in the hands of a farmer tilling the fields. Looks up, meets your gaze, pushes straight in. You're Turon's Fatebinder, are you not? Type. Come up and by. I have a dispute with the Forge Band, Lethan's Crossing. What about tell me about the problem? I started the conquest, requisition 9 sword from the Forge Bound. Since they settled in Lethan's Crossing, I figured it wouldn't take the span entire Kairos, be damned war, to get the blade assembled and ready for battle. But don't be wrong, the Smiths only just filed my order, and they did a rush job of it. Blade arrived at camp last week, could tell at once it was rubbish, it barely held an edge, wobbled in the scabbard, felt wrong through and through. Go on. I was willing to give glorified legs of crap a fighting chance, so I carried it to battle. After 2 bars, the blade snapped. I had to tackle the enemy to the ground, pound his head in with my fists. Share some terse words with my commander, but I think it should be done at the situation. The full banner is a turn on not the disfavored, which is why I'm glad you're here. My honor is tarnished and left second-hand iron, more active duty than it does. More active duty than it does. Second-hand iron and see more active duty than it does associates. Do I know you from somewhere? Likely not, but I know the face well of my co-op capturing enemy regent. I'm sure you remember that much. Terrible form, pass under-favoured prisoners, set the wrong precedent in the entire war. Oh yeah, that guy. May I see the weapon? There you go. Because he played as a spy, the iron is not too good. Take sword, sheath, edge shows evidence is very rust. Blade itself feels dislocated from the hilt, already forfeiting. What do you think of this? Looks down the leg of the sword and bites inside of her cheek with those shows, like slow shaking of her head to his finger over the fracture. The last swung the blade was either drunk or stupid. Looks like they were trying to swap flies off Khan's backside and missed. Go on then, fight binder, my time is yours. Have you trained with this type of sword before? Carry a blade just like in Star Wars, made of bronze of course, have a different weight to it, he shrugged. Have you spoken with the Forge Baron about this? All the way to this crossing. It's not my commander will send me out. The last gave me the sweat-stained Smith piece of my mind. Since the Forge Baron reported to Turner, I figured you will represent the interest. Legally speaking, that is valid. You have to worry about carting a Smith all the way out here then. I've dealt with Fate Riders before, I know you're capable of doing mad lengths. So is that a quest? Does that count as a quest? Also got 4 out of 5 spires. There's the Aurora Spire. However, the region he moved east now. He did some crumbles on that pass through it. You will need to know anything about it.
Can't do that.
Fate Binder, breaking edicts has become a sort of speciality for residents before long. May I rely on these curves of yours? It is for my own power, I'm not concerned. It is open. Kara's never cast another edict. Wishful thinking, but you're not wrong to desire it. I fear the dissidents will ever be a problem for Kara's hierarchy. You've not seen the last of the Overlord's edicts. I don't mean to marginalize your efforts. What you've accomplished in a short time is impressive, but don't forget that you're a vast of greater powers. You should remember your place. What does it require? I made a contact with Caddis and Radix. A quarrelsome pair, but I do like to see family moving against the enemy together. Their bond is more reliable than any number of like-minded countrymen. What do they report? I don't know what to learn from a petrified Archon. I'm sure I could defend their reasoning. The further their war effort, I could call it delays for now. Game major fear. I don't like doing this.
I feel like I could control an entire army now. Let's go find one.
Go ahead, he was worried he sought to abuse significant position. He sought to abuse the signification I gave him, so pleased to see him do different. And what would you say were your decision would you approve? No. Can't be fully trusted by the edict. See, that is what Karos, those that respect the law. Theater Stone makes life socially difficult enough. Our rituals record devastation progress will make life easier for our enemy. That is a wise assessment of risk, and you're right. This runs the risk of aiding the chorus. But we also run the risk of course, finding the way to slay Khan, resolving the edict in less violent fashion. If that happens, we've lost the opportunity to strike a killing blow. We've lost the opportunity to... So I seize the initiative and take this risk. Thank you, Fatebind. Sounds somebody needs to trust. The time will come someday that need to trust you with great responsibilities, and it's good to have insight in how you think. I'm on with my opinion. You're wise to bring this to my attention. The Archon's fall under Karos' jurisdiction includes what remains they leave behind. We're fortunate that Karos wishes the Archon of Stone destroyed. I believe this offers a freedom to dispense with this corpse however he sees fit. Yeah. Jeez.
Alpha. Fatebinder wants Beast Woman? Good, yep. And many more. Looked through strange-smelling graveyard of sage mystics and the light of new moon. Dug, but only found rat-gnawed human bones.
Fuck. So again, I'm now like... Jeez, he's nearly petrified of me. I tried, sir. There's innocence. Both. Gate of the intercom. Amount of breath retained at the end of combat. Oh, guys of innocence. Let's get guys of innocence level 2. And gotta be honest, I'm tempted to actually just buff up her health. Because she's actually getting shot a little bit. Actually, let's boost her cooldowns.
Good day, Fatebinder. What do you need?
Blah, blah. No, I actually don't need to rest. I was planning on resting, but I'm actually good. Now that Syrian's got her health back. Let's save it here. Save. Let's go. Okay, let's go to the fort where the Forge bound are. It was Lethan's Crossing, right? So go to Lethan's Crossing and tell him that and try to find favor with this. Bastard City, Snowball's Breach, Innocent Stand, Isle Trail. Where the hell is Lethan's Crossing anyway? Yes, Lethan's Crossing is here. Except, let's go there, see what we can do. The fact of how Verse said it makes me think that the guy actually just doesn't know how to use an iron sword properly. I couldn't tell. Apparently I'm a brawler, but I'm not a... Pretty much, yeah, that's what I'm considering. I thought it had crossed my mind. Kim Bronze, greetings. It's crossover, best merchant in entire tiers, that would be me. Fate I recognize you anywhere, less deeds as long as yours. Someone said will stand keep, didn't you? Now it's a tale people tell. Anyone left in the tears did. Merchant for all the years, all time, never heard people tell stories of someone like they do about you. Yeah, Vantage as well. Let's take a look, shall we? Where'd you get that? Get a merchant caravan, suspect as much. So far as normal trading routes, that's why here, why then, why not? Maybe you could start with telling me about the merchants. Of course, it belongs to the hand of a cool merchant company. Oh, several years. Andrew Quill. Let's see what else. Wow, okay. It's actually some good gear here. Some deflection. And that's just better than hers, so let's grab that. This refine, reflect 20% hostile spells back at the caster. Does she have to control emotions? And yeah, she's with the silent archive, so not doing that one. Mercy is a two-handed mace, which has devastating and rejuvenating. Oh yeah, plus blow on ring on kill, I forgot about that. It's worse. There's no chance in hell that's better than mine, right? Yep, pretty much. That is also cloth armor, isn't it? Now you've got the staff of force, so you'll be fine with that. Get the sigil of fire, why not? Will defense, nah, it's not needed. So that is better than mine. It's just a straight upgrade, really, isn't it? No, it's got more armor pen, it's less accurate, less recovery, but it boosts my recovery. Nah, I'm not bothered, actually. I'll manage. I'll trade just for those two. There we go. Now let's go and just look at that spell scroll. Not verse. You can look at it. Sigil of fire. I can make anything interesting. Focus intent, save palm. Fireball, always nice. Twisting flames. Or arid lands. Fatigue affliction. Recovery increased and quickness reduced. Could be interesting, but I'm not really that bothered. Were the Forge bound at Lethan's Crossing or at Vandren's Well?
Can't do that.
Welcome, friends. We'll come back later. I never got to loot this place. Yeah, I forgot to apparently forgot to loot that part. You see, was it here or was it the other place? Okay, if we go here. Sprint! Somehow Kills and Shadows is the slowest. It's just in, either that or just in size order. I got a Vandren's Well just in case. Yeah, I generally can't remember where the Forge bound were. Whoops. I think it was Vandren's Well. Yeah, it definitely wasn't here. I don't know. Let's go to Ironhearth. I'm pretty sure I'm going off of a plan that actually does I'm following a quest that doesn't exist. I'm pretty sure. I think I should just do the verdict. You. Tell me about the problem. Go on. What does it work? Appears confused lives. You want a bribe? Sorry, but I haven't exactly skipped the barber's rings. Call it free time. About time I got my due justice. At your leisure, Faebiter. Your attitude isn't befitting the third soldier. I rule for the Forge bound. Sword is inferior. They should receive a new one. Rule in your favor. Justice be done. Thank you. It's good to know that someone in Turan's court is listening to rank and file. Karen knows best the colleagues, so it's useful it is. On second thought, your attitude. Which about getting it right, so Trish should do me just fine. I'm not gonna piss off. Requisition new sword. Takes papers, looks them over, be with pride. I can't wait to take the first swing at the enemy. Thank you, Fatefinder. Does his attitude need adjustment? Yes, but apparently they did bring him a piece of crap. So.
Good day, Fatebinder. What do you need?
I didn't see any reason that it wasn't.
At your service, Fatebinder. What do you need?
Yeah, I didn't see any particular reason not to rule in his favor. Was the main problem I was having there. It's like, he's a bit of an idiot, but if he fucks up his next sword, then we can definitely go, no, you're just an idiot. I requisitioned that one, and if they didn't listen to me, then it's your problem. I'm currently accessible. Let's get a hell up. Why do I have to start all the way over there? I came from the frickin' spire, you asshole game. Technical accounting error was an option. In theory it was. I'm curious as to what I'm going to do with all this. I can't remember what it's called. Azurite? What's the orders from Ash? The commander's ready to go. Baby brother does not understand the notion of patience. Matters can't be moved. Why am I getting fear? But yes, you would know about. Why do I have no other options? Good fear. Good. Expected leadership preparations. Good reform Cadus. See you and bride are ready to go. Followers. However, imperative matter of must attend to before the ritual can begin. Traverse excellent Azurus knows from the region able to gun her. Problem is they haven't high-tailed it back yet. If you're rescuing Azurus, this is like to run to problems with the Beastman. Key 25 law. As predators not predictable in hunting prey. I have felt discordant tremors resistant from the Gulf flow. I fear the tribe has first welcomed us as brethren of Khan, in our wish only to bathe the land with our blood. Jeez. Their primitive attunement to the Tyranny arcanum as a region as pitiable. They should be begging us to teach them our ways, yet instead they seek to lay claim to our archon and scrabble to prevent us from utilising the abundant azure of this realm. Stomps ground hard enough to cause the crevice to split between him and Caldis, causing the lieutenant to ease back. Causing the ease back. Lieutenant, causing ease back. One day we'll crush the subject with my first stones they worship. You can't wait to help. That has nothing but cash rings. don't belong and don't die on us. Fate Binder. Is there anything you need to worry about by the chorus? No. I knew it! I need to get 3, I've got like 8. Yeah, what do I need to do now? Also, fucking hell, I'm nearly maxed out with Wrath. I'm sorry, Kills and Shadows.
Can't do that.
This is actually going to be quicker to go up here. Oh, that was a nice crack in my neck. Here we go. Aurora Spire. This can only go well. I'm about to get my 5th and final Spire. This can only go well. Right? Who the hell are you? Oh, sweet. Yes? I'm slightly nervous as to what you think. Oh no, Fatebinder, I've done my duty. You can't drag me back there. Who are you? Why do you think I would drag you somewhere? He falters mid-steps of the shadow says, You're an officer of the court, aren't you? Look, I know I'm breaking my work order with the Earthshakers, but it's not like I made it for... Not like we made it a real legal contract or nothing. I swear, just a handshake. We've got... Believe me, please, it's not safe here. It's the Beastmen, they've gone feral, they're trying to slaughter me along with those damn Earthshakers. They want to die, you've got to let me free. See, you pissed us off fine. One full detail before you go. After the sea split, I thought I'd make a living by mapping the land and know the area well enough, so the Earthshakers hired me to guide them. They were looking for some kind of precious stone. The Stone Stalkers seemed to have other plans. When they got further in, they were already there guarded as shards. One of the beasts nipped at an Earthshaker, so I fled. Then my job, Fatebinder, get ripped to shreds isn't part of it. Fatebinder! Earthshaker pounds his chest once and salute. Cast sideways, glance at Icon. Ignore this coward, allow me to enlighten you on our situation. She was good to aid us. Well, you don't need me with a Fatebinder here. You two want to go with the Beastmen to your funeral. I'm out of here. I'm gonna have to kill more Beastmen, aren't I? That's still on. Your impeccable times to tangle yourself in the rather blood rumble with the Beastmen. Rumbles? She scratches her head. Stonesuckers don't rumble, Stonesuckers slaughter. Oh, isn't that her tribe? As feared you have felled the beast in this region, have you as your earth needed a ritual? What happened? If I'm to intercede, I need to spare no details. People abuse the Earthshakers, the Cavalier. It's Cavalier. Everything these people do seems to result in violence. And by that you mean Earthshakers are disfavoured, because trust me, Fatebinder, if my guild could get the one without bloodshed, we would eagerly walk that path. The Beastmen are less as little choice in the matter. Not be out in Chaos only knows if it were wholly necessary. You see, Azulus nodes of this region are incredibly important. They come from this campaign ordered Stone Sea to begin with. Refractive properties that enabled us to amplify phase velocity as raining energy. We hired local scavengers to show us where he had seen a high concentration of crystal nodes, thus he led here. If those Beastmen were At first the beastmen were neighbours request, but shortly after excavation began they became wrought with anger. Apparently they're stealing their ancestors or some such foolery. Appears to be a leader among them, Red Fang, but she retreated to the spire before I could bring her to reason. Now we're trapped in a vicious standoff. I'll speak with her and bring her to reason. Except Fate Bind, be quick about it if you could. I can't see the tribe's reputation of patience. Like, avoid conflict possible. Lack patience? She would swarm buzzard beast women like corpse flies. As natural beasts would be cautious of dying pests. I've got a feeling they're gonna see me as like a god if I claim the spire. So I hope so. I want to not have to kill any more beastmen if that's okay. I like the beastmen. Grow from earth, blood, stone, stalkers, ancestors. Humans will not take such from tribe. Okay, so one of the two of these are actually talking. I mean, it sounds like mild, thinly veiled.
See that?
Now that's not very nice. Sweet! Nice work, verse. He always gets self with a verse. I try not to murder people, okay? I'm trying to be the good guy. I saved a small person. I've saved people's lives. I've tried my best to not have to butcher my way through this game, but I'm butchering my way anyway. To be honest, yeah, that's probably needed at this point. Get you out from even wholly reliant on that. Evasive, with spirit parry, uses dodge, and with spirit to dodge, use parry. I think evasive is probably a good one. Down some to point to when somebody calls you short. Our efforts. Beastman growls at you, touch L, teeth, and Beastman will tear, shake his throat. Oh, there's loot up there.
Just point me in the right direction.
Just a dagger, okay?
I got it.
Some random ass dagger. That's what I got from that. I've got a shitload.
Got it.
Explosive! Okay, things just got real. Yes? I mean, who am I to say no to an explosive battle axe? I'm very happy to pick up that other weapon now, I'd be quite sad. Is that better than yours? No, it's worse. Okay, who cares?
On it.
I'm saving that. I don't even know if I have to. I don't know if it's important or if that's an RNG one or if that's guaranteed to drop there. But I've got an explosive two-handed axe now. So I'm saving that. Things are getting saved. Shit just got real. I have an explosive great axe. I have to find ways to increase my crit chance. Your in-laws and a hair trigger.
Interesting.
Creep softly in shadow. Strike swiftly to kill.
Ow! Oh, okay, I understand now. If I was allied with the Scarlet Chorus, I'd still need to come through here, and then I'd have to fight. That explains the traps. It's like, why are the traps everywhere? Why are they hitting me? Stonestalker's not humans, try to protect lives. Oh, I didn't even see them! When we're close to human fleet now is explain presence to Stonestalker. You mentioned tribes, elder teeth, and beasts, and repeat human body. I mean, time no harm. I have not come for any teeth. I seek only to speak to Redfang. No, Redfang does not wish to speak to humans. Even now, I'm beasts will let humans I am Fatebinder of Turn. I am a Fatebinder of Turn, not some petty teeth-stealing traveler. You will let me through. Slits her civilized wear, he sits back on his haunches, with the muscles jumping up to excitement and fear. Thrill and terror, he's a little pale tongue. Fine, enter your own peril, human. Scale it. Ah, they're worse. Although they are cloth. Nope, they're just worse. You remain two-handed. As long as it's required. I don't know what that means. Before you ask what I meant, I don't know.
Good thing I keep a torsion wrench handy.
Hello, broken mold jacket. Bleed on parry. Is this better than any of those? Nah, it's not. It's pretty good though. I imagine there'd be a character that'd be good for it. I just suppose it is pretty much versus weapon, isn't it? I guess it's if I'm wielding stuff as well. Seriously.
Found something.
I was about to say, is there seriously nothing over here? Some gems, I'll take it. Gems are pretty useful.
Can't do that.
Oh god, we're giants! Please don't make me fight a random other person. I really wanted this to be peaceful resolution. Save. You must gather your party, who are all immediately behind me.
Stonestalkers carved a ritual den into ancestors' old walls. Reminds kills in shadow of Broodmother in Shadowhunter's mystic cave.
Somehow managed to rupture the foundations of a spire. Hey, give me a minute.
Interesting.
Pies with Aurora Spire. I'm not kidding, that actually happened before. I tried, but apparently that particular one was unavoidable if you've, like, taken the disfavored.
If we knew what glyph we needed, I'll bet we could unlock this puzzle.
Doop doop. Okay, so this is probably a sphere, well, a circle, down, 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 down. Okay. Let's get the easy parts done first. Use just me, because it saves time. Oh, hello. To there. There to there. To there, to there. Mistake. So if I do that onto that one.
I got it.
Stop standing on it, moron. Yeah, I already know. If you have somehow not managed to open a single spire until now, this is what to do. This is what you have to do. I wonder, is it actually possible to not open any of the spires at any point? Shy, now spire draws with power, breathe a patty bitter breaths. Got a life from just like that, sorry. That's fine. You know now? I just opened up another spire. Like peaceful because ahead. Who pads here? Soft, slow, low. Who bears here fixed twice, eyes now suspiciously. Thank God I still got old laws there. Speak human, quick, explain. Grimly or she spreads a grin, revealing teeth. A red verb trespasses head. Attack without warning. No! Stop it! Bad game! I can't name is going on out here. Human earth misses trespass tribes lands, lord tribe with kind words like meaty chunks of wild boar. Said we're like tribe, could hear earth blood flowing under rocks. Humans claimed hunt rock called Azulith, but only steal other teeth ancestors. Now stones are gathered these like. We can rule this peacefully. Ironclad reeking of death lies comes this clad reeking of death and lies comes to king to beast woman want to cry for peace. No human disfavored, no peace with beast. No it isn't! I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna try doing this again. Because I don't want to kill people. For fuck's sake. Please.
Stone stalkers carved a ritual den into ancestors' old walls. Reminds kills in shadow.
If we knew what glyph we needed, I'll bet we could unlock this puzzle.
Cave.
Yep, we got it. already done this once. Just realised it also. To there, that to there, that to there, that to there, that to there, and that to there, and that to there, and that to there. Okay. Ninja, hush. Let's go up here first, then we'll go back down, and then have a conversation with people. It should have saved here. Please have the Beastman see me as some sort of like godly character. All you survey. The now familiar light of the spires, of course, the skyward trailing off towards horizon. Russian van as well. You feel energy beneath you fall away as you give the warmth in surrounding you. Or a spire, go flow, feels violent and unsettled, like it would claw itself from the earth if it had the strength. The stones through clean feel slick with blood through something of the ritual and turmoil that surrounds so. Give me 1 second. Yeah, let me introduce you. Pretty much. You're just seeing this explosive axe. Okay. With reckless use to form bond with Vanden as well. This place isn't what you call stable. It's a wonder this spire hasn't fallen down a chasm. Feels good, tastes like blood slicked on tongue, feels like kith and killing and claws are frozen to flesh. Such savage power feels like rutting and howling in shadow of rough stone. Time to talk about a light over my axe in your face. It's incredible and unnerving. Does it feel like they're about to tip over? Why does the floor seem to be rocking? Now let's get the infirmary. Look at my works, ye mortals. Was that achievement? Oh, ye mighty. Okay. Seats of power. 5 of 5.
Will do.
Infirmary fit binder. See everything order under control. What can you do here? Craft potions, alchemist station nearby. Of course, produce some other supply potions ourselves. You have but to ask. What do you make of the spire? The alchemist glances towards the edge of the spire and actually twitches. It's certainly a regular place to establish our services, but so be it. At least you're removed from the front lines of conflict for the time being, at least.
What is it you need?
I think we're good.
Good day, Fatebinder. What do you need?
I still can't get that damn hat off her. Poor thing. I adore Sirin. She's adorable. Selfless magic. Hello? Looks like support magic to me. Hey, Barak!
It is rare enough that anyone has the opportunity to proclaim an edict, much less break one. How are you holding up, Fatebinder?
To be honest, my head hurts.
That is to be expected. I am no expert in arcane matters, but I understand that the will and commitment needed to shatter Kairos' magic are not resources in abundance. Take care that you don't exhaust yourself and become worthless to the war effort. What can I do for you?
Good old Barak. Literally a walking pile of iron. To be perfectly honest, considering the fact that I'm always leaving Barak behind, I'd like to think of leaving him basically as the guard. There's always one who hasn't mustered the courage to teleport between the spires. Okay, now that we've done that, now that we have completed that particular standing, please tell me that I don't have to kill these people. Okay. What kind of name goes on here? Nikoro the Abyss ones. Damn it. Peaceful without bloodshed. Okay, so probably I couldn't end that peacefully. I tried! Cause I didn't try.
Come back. Oh, that one fucking hurt. Bite of killing teeth. I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
What is it, Cat? So what happens when I burn a bunch of abilities? I keep trying to be nice. So I love that I managed to keep Verse alive through all that somehow. As your what? Ah, I've got another artifact. Okay, maybe I was supposed to kill them. Arsenal. How many artifacts do I own now? Acquire 5 artifacts. Damn. I tried Kills and Shadows, okay?
Alpha, Fatebinder wants Beast Woman?
Ain't gonna happen.
Good, yep. Kills and Shadow is clever hunter of many seasons. Lord Ironclad's far from
Okay,
Dinford
while
by
she
Loki,
describes that, I'm gonna go let my
stumbling
cat
through
in.
brush like injured calf, wide and braid, while bleeding easy to follow trail. Still took Ironclads too long to chase Beast Woman. Were slow and lumbering, cautious and whispering, as if Beast Woman could not hear from so far away.
Freaking cats. problematic. I tried being nice, okay? Lion braid will be easy.
After long wait, ironclads fell into pit trap, and Beast Woman had only to roll heavy, strong boulder down from top. It was not as fun as Beast Woman had planned. Maybe should have ripped throats out with claws.
Possibly. I'm trying my best to not piss people off. That's your ready to rewarding good behavior. Oh, Jesus, I just too much. I'm like, okay, don't worry, guys. I can do this a peaceful resolution. They immediately all attack me, and I have to kill them all. I mean, come on. I've got the most conflicted beast person working with me ever.
I got it.
This can only go well because I now have... Yeah, the game desk is going to help so much. Apparently, Tyranny, you're just a bastard. There's no way to actually not be. You just get screwed over whichever way you go. Look, guys.
Not happening. You got it. Count on it.
The character's armor is stupidly good. Just shrug off like an entire army's worth of attacks. I got sundered in the fight. I keep getting sundered in these fights, and I still shrug off all the damage.
Destroy them!
Sorry, I can't.
Ah! Bleed out, you little shit!
I suppose I can do that.
Strike was weak.
Not happening. Just point me in the right direction.
Sorry, I can't.
I thought they're just gonna... Yeah, they've all got ashes. That freaking that Aegis is a good ability.
I bring glory to my guild.
Do you really?
No dice.
Can't do that.
They crashed it.
Hey, what did I tell you?
No dice.
There we go. That's got us smart.
bring glory to my
Right.
guild.
She got annihilated, the beast man.
Let the land shudder and tremble.
Alpha, Fate Binder won't speak good, yep. Faced human called Bronze Brother, who was swift runner, like riverine deer.
I like that, just go.
Them fast, fast,
Find new
and
hunts.
down hard,
More
hard,
loyalty.
through mud and slick grass. Should have made chase last longer.
Stop eating people. I'd say, actually, no. You can keep eating people, I don't really care. I'm a fate binder, I can do what I want. Just don't eat me or anyone I like. As long as you're fine there, I'll have no trouble. So basically my party. Actually, there's one or two people outside my party that I quite like. That's climb the cliff face, isn't it? Poor Kills in Shadow. She's following me into battle and, like, I'm causing you to, like, doubt everything she ever loved. But it's really made it easier for us to call the crystals. We needed a great guild of great service. Sigil of Force Core. Oh, head back to hell, creative your eyes. Good luck. Harvest it as well as crystals. Cooked properly. Actually, if these shards are to use as a ritual, it wouldn't hurt to harvest some extras. Maybe a few more problems such as patterns. Just a good check, actually. Howling Rock. 15 minutes. Yeah. Okay. The fact that I can teleport to the spire and then I need to walk all the way around again is really irritating. Yes, we have like 3 people with athletics of like 120. You should be able to leap off of the cliff top and just land superhero posed on the ground and be fine. Yeah, that was the point. Before we do that. Seats of Power completed. The required preparations have been set. You're ready to perform the ritual, extract Khan's energy. Joining us is not a critical component, but leaving the facilitator our focus, or those elected to be guys or executing the final right. Extracting the energy will have a very short time, which uses permanent to destroy the land. Yeah, I've heard it's bad for your knees, but you'll be fine. Let the land shudder and tremble at the land swallow Khan's legacy children power forevermore. Archon of Stone gathered to beseech you, we who believe, let us now follow this land into your grave. So the Scarecrows upon us, they breached the perimeter. Oh, for Graven's glory. Rouse the guild, defend the compound. Do not allow this chorus to interrupt the ritual no matter the cost. Curtis? The favoured officer unsheathes his sword with gusto, clanks heavily, stomps forward. Me and my shields are on it. Respectful nodding, rushes past you for battle and shouting. Take better, we need you as well. The chorus defeat us here, the favoured officers of war. They're all but doomed. Let us not halt the ritual. Not let us shatter the other nodes. If they dislodge one of the focal stays, perpetually reinvent it to then immediately less charge. I'm nearly maxed out fear.
Will do.
Yeah, you guys is a big help, aren't you?
Heads up, we have company. On it.
You're pretty badass.
Nobody heard that, right?
I don't think they were entirely prepared for how powerful our character is. Yeah.
You learn something every day.
I leveled. Fate Binder, you cannot let the chorus hold the ritual. We already siphoned too much Turk energy from Khan. If geo-tradition resonance of the Azulith nodes become disarrayed, the battles will kill Khan with them our ability to ever blight the realm. Reinbed the focal staff of the Azulith node. Do I have to? Not gonna lie, it's quite tempting just to let him die. Let the poor dude die. Ooh, Skullcracker. This should be pretty useful. Let's get Skullcracker. Capstone. Let's get a maxed out ability, I'm willing to bet. Why do we amp our damage a little more? Actually not. No, I did. It's our bonus.
Right.
Oh yeah, let's save first. Just in case there's a boss over here, which I'm willing to bet money there probably is. It's a little bit off to the away from the other fight. And it's for like towards the end of a segment, so I'm willing to bet money that.
You have no hope. Whoops.
I bring glory to my kin.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
Leave my frickin' healer alone, you bastards. to death. My party is like what? It's amazing there's only 4 of us. The 4-person army. How'd you miss each other? We need to up your accuracy, Gil. Bondo. More turned off, right? Ooh, this could go actually quite well. I would have collected the spire, so. Attacking the Earthshaker, howling rock, attempt to stop the ritual, defend the Earthshakers from the course. You guys don't have
So sorry, I can't.
Oh, that was a crit. Big firestorm. Boom!
Fall before me!
Explosive crit. Gotta love that singing voice. My super heavy melee focused team actually works pretty well. We've just got this really powerful support character in the back, buffing up the basically the rogue, the fighter, and the barbarian. Actually, no, more the druid actually. A beast form druid. Oh, I'm still in combat. Save. There's gonna be a boss around here somewhere, that's what I'm thinking. If there isn't a boss, I'll be quite surprised, so. Wait, I'm doing 2 songs at once? Oh yeah, what's the second song? I actually need to set that, don't I? The Bane of Nut. Horrifying Visions of the Bane. Can I actually change your songs around? Bringer of Dawn, Bringer of Death. As we march, accuracy, arcane damage, resolve, fatigue, movement speed, whistle effects. Bane actually isn't too bad. Oh yeah, that's why. I was because I was going for the drain health one, wasn't I?
Ripping with claws!
Smash.
I got it.
Let's just go and beat the crap out of everybody here, alright?
What?
Oh, come on, me, stop being on fire. You just
Bleed out, you little shit!
My fire resist is actually pretty weak.
No dice. Not happening.
Die!
We did it. There we go. We constructed all the pylons. This is gonna hurt like hell, isn't it? Jeez. Needed a stone complete. As the Archon of Stone lashed in breath, the Earthshakers expel the whole of his life force, Mr. Arcane Energy now warped and twisted, thrust deep in the heart of the realm, pauses strike forever rend the land. Edict breaks the audible clap, and your stomach loads a sense of sudden weightlessness combined with the acrid tang at the back of your throat, and after taste of the rotten attitudes of the land. Or the death of one of the greatest powers the tears has ever seen, destroy the land as well, put mine... When you put your mind to something, fate find, you don't hold back, do you? Resolve the edict for what cost, and as our blighted, nothing will grow in our lifetimes, but no one else for that matter. Can feel stonelands are dying, so of rot like old blood. Pylons, not Cylons. You pound your skulls, sort of clarity that usually comes from days of patient repetition. The edict of stones now part of you. I am not happy with that one. I actually don't think I could have done that a different way, unfortunately. I think the path, my past decisions caught up with me there. Let's see what everyone thinks of me now. Everyone hates me, don't they? Well, she's scared of me as much as she can be. Eb still loves me. Barak, Siren's actually a little scared of me now. I don't know if I could have done it any other way, is the unfortunate one. I was trying my best. I really didn't want to do that. Damaged metal.
Alpha. Fate Binder wants beast.
Anything good
Good,
else?
yep. Cleave.
Ah.
Good day, Fatebinder. It's always nice to see you.
Yay.
What do you need?
Tell me about your homeland. So for the memory, hardly worth recalling, born was another farm village. A bunch of families end up settling near each other. It was my village, about 20 miles Shadow's Rest. You probably haven't heard of that either. We were farmers, poor and isolated. Nothing about my home and past worth dwelling on, Fatebinder. I barely remember my father. My mother is dead. The only thing I ever wanted from you was my song. The girl is powerful, being the songbird. We need a blessing. Our crops are withering. What has this bitch done? Wolfie. Nothing your past worth dwelling on. Looks to me you remember something. I suppose an angry mob hears you, and what can you do? Stones your mother to death while she shields you with her body. It sticks with you. Good thing about taking from home when you're still a child is you can't miss a childhood you never got. What do you want to know? Do you have any siblings? No, I was close to a boy in the village for a time. Mother stopped letting me play with them, and everyone realised what my powers were. That's the closest thing I really have to a sibling. A living sibling? Brother died very young. I never knew him, so I can hardly count him as a sibling. Life in the middle of nowhere is difficult for a single child to survive, let alone assessment of parents. For a time, the thin line her eyes grow red, tears from her eyes, but she nods and breaks her silence. I remember my mother talking about getting a little brother. It wasn't long after I started singing, my power started growing. She told me that I soon hard for her to travel with me. Siren, sweetie, she said, you have to go with your daddy. It won't be good if the baby ever kept travelling like that. Maybe you and your brothers out there with us all travel together. You didn't like travel with father? No, all he wanted was the money. When we were in the road, he completely ignored me. It was simply something to earn rings. The tool farmers in my village used to rake some wagons. My father used his voice. Everyone wanted the songbird to sing for them, paid us so much money, and so we went, but I didn't want to go without my mother. She was the only real comfort I had, but with her, I felt safe. Nothing could hurt me. There was a trip coming up. I knew she wouldn't be going. I couldn't bear the thought of all these days in the care of my father. Which breaks. Aww. I sang my baby brother, told him we're all waiting for him. I told him we needed a family so we could travel together. I told him he should come out now. I didn't know if I meant to have him send me was no Christmas message. Oh. I didn't remember his foot rest of the afternoon, the pad and a cloak. Shoe. Couldn't bring myself to clean it. Not long enough for my brother to survive. Maybe he could have, I don't know. The problem is when I told him he had to come out, it didn't mean I wanted him out alive. Don't think he would have survived if it was time for my mother to give birth. People came, went all day, there was a lot of crying, nobody looked at me, same way after that, told me the things that happen all the time. But even at 5 I knew what I had done. Aw, when my mother back and I got her. She still loved me, she died protecting me, but I terrified her. Time I opened my mouth, I could see her flinch, and my brother died, she was never around when I sang, she couldn't bear to watch me. Take for your family. What do you think they're dead? Father might have not have cared about me, about us. My mother not let anyone take me while she lived. Without anyone to protect me, I was myself to Karis' court. Worthless, hopeless, devoid of human emotion. Sometimes I feel like we were complete opposites. Seemed capable of feeling anything. Seemed like nothing but raw emotions. The right lipstick my father sold me to Karis was responsible for my mother's death. Something an egg a crowd on. Something I had to tell Karis member where I was. Well, then matters, he's dead, better off without him. Maybe your mother. She's dead, so I don't have much to remember. She loved me, and that I know. Sometimes I wonder if she felt love or fear. Fear of me, or fear for me, or of me, and sometimes I don't think there's a difference between the two. My mother loved me, and no one else did, no one else could. We wanted nothing but my voice. All mother wanted was happiness. And I did. My mother's dead. If I bet I can't, please. Okay, sir. I will never ask you to tell me that story. Thank you. Something just to pay for my life. Yeah, I gained loyalty. He disappeared when mother died and I was kidnapped. Didn't hear anything about him. The longest time I assumed he disappeared and I never see him again. When someone brought word that he'd been found, he killed himself and he's out of my life now. For someone who's always has a lot to say, that was incredibly succinct. Is there more? You're a relentless Bad. Did you ever think maybe there's some things I ought to keep for myself? But yes, you're right. There's more to the story. When I got word he was found, I had him summoned to Karis' court. I wanted to see the man who condemned me life I was leading. When he arrived, I went to see him privately. I wasn't sure I would feel anger, hatred, didn't expect apathy. For the first time in my life, I felt nothing. Standing there, staring at the man who ruined my life, waiting for him to notice me, my heart was dull and disinterested. They looked up and smiled when he saw me. Can you believe that? He smiled and opened his arms to hug me. It felt like someone reached in my chest and squeezed my heart, saying hate flowed in my veins. So I sang him a song, told him how tired he looked, how haggard he seemed. I spoke the weariness he must feel, guilt that surely plagued him every day. I asked how he withstood the weight of his betrayal. The burden must be too much to bear. What tears rolled down his cheek. And he pulled a dagger from his belt, sobs tore him. Out for him, thinking about his wife and child, ecstatic relief with his face, drive the blade across his. You got what it deserves, Sarah. And that's what I tell myself. For the most part, I believe it. I can't help but wonder what terrible things he did in the 5 years after he vanished that I might have prevented the early bin around to hear the morning my mother died. Let's talk about something else. You are dark. You are surprisingly dark, child. Maybe practicing magic. Nothing new.
What do you need?
Think about this. What's it to say?
What do you need?
Oh, yay! Song of Benediction. You actually leveled it! Yes! Sue was appreciative of your kind, trustworthy ways. Connected to her pain, you told Sue never ask her about her mother's death again. Wow, that apparently buffed me a lot. It said minor loyalty. Think that was a bit more major than that by the look of it. Oh, that was very major. The 2 hours of pay until so we never ask about her mother's death again. And what does this do? Breeze suppresses the power, quick rise of the air, and it buffs. It basically removes debuffs. That's pretty good. What am I supposed to do now, by the way? Sphere of Radex and Howard Rock. Fate Binder couldn't be more instrumental for a cause. Successful extract counts energy the blighted land for next millennium to come. Suffice to say, a general will be pleased. Next general would be pleased when the tears run out of food. Brutal as it can get in the Scarlet Corpse, there's limits to cruelty. Stone is shrewd in assessing when he speaks, and it would appear you're personally benefited from breaking the stone, though you would go at end I cannot fathom. Dare say a time together has proven somewhat symbiotic, if not wholly beneficial to you, Fate Binder. Ken is now deceased, though he yet remains a tinge of power within him to be harvested. Should you have use for it, consider a side of my favourable appraisal. Could there be a generous gesture from the Iron Core himself? Must have taken some resolve not to drain every last drop, Commander. Sure you're aware it's over there. Sure I'd be glad it's finished. That would have gone a lot worse, I think, if I'd accepted it. Those geezers can't become more powerful. Quickness. Finesse. What did I just do? Do I have a new item? Oh. Full defense. That is not that good, actually. Fair enough. Yeah, one of them is literally a straight buff to that, so.
At your service, Fate Binder. What do you need?
Actually, I'll talk to her again just in case.
At your
anything.
service, Fate. What do you need? If you insist. I'm a Scarlet Fury. What I want. Until then, I plan to take whatever I can from life and have a little fun along the way.
Ah, okay. I've already asked all these questions, so I think I'm probably good. Yeah, I'm not happy with how that went down. I would have much preferred not to blight the land forevermore. Not happy about that. I don't know how I could have done it different, though. That's the problem. This is the only one so far I've had that I've actually, like, irritated by. Well, I'm slightly irritated by a couple of bits and pieces, like burning down the entire library coming down. I tried to get that, but I don't think I could. Did I get any missives that I haven't noticed? I imagine I'll be getting one soon, which is probably Kairos saying you're an evil bastard and you're going to be killed. Missives, just in case. Yeah, no new ones. Which is surprising. I don't trust this. Hey, Graven Ash. He has a lot of strength, I've just realised. Fatebinder, I felt something indescribable pass through me just before your arrival. Emotions of great rage and pain, followed by a moment of lingering sorrow. It's whether something has been lost, and Taras herself, strange to the absence. Roots' brow. I understand that both of the spire judges of the ruins are now under your control. It would seem impossible feats, no miss the likes of you. Impressive for Tuna's minion. But I did. That's the thing. I stole the book I liked and then burned the library down. I mean, that's just natural. Do you allow yourself to be swept in the steaming glory of this? We were soldier about to be a private monastery. What would you do with a spire? Gan is dead, Ash. Alchemist Stone fallen. Tears gate to Iron House, I think nothing. Thank you, Fate Byers. Long time coming, Khan's betrayals. Hey! It was already burning. I took the thing that stopped it burning, because it was either that or the place would be annihilated, essentially. So I saved a book. It's basically what you've got to take away from that. Thank you, Fate, a long time coming. Khan's betrayal is inexcusable. Death sentence to lawful hands, no more or less than he deserved. What? I didn't burn it! I saved a book. I didn't burn the library down. He deserves more than a contender for resolve the edict of Kairos, putting down the Archon at once. On to the next order of business. What happens to Scarlet Chorus from here? I guess I'm pleased about this. It answered too pleased. I did always find war pleasing, especially with these dark days, when it's thrust upon me for my allies show their true colours. At times I want nothing more than to see home again, even though it's memories. I did save it though! It was the most important. I not only saved a book, but I also got the information out of there that allowed me to save a child. So I'm happy. I'm a little miffed that the library had to, it was not actually. Actually, I think it might have been a picture book. It was essentially like some sort of weird Elder Scroll thing. Well, they were using it to hold together like a big time stop, so only something like that could be that powerful. Would never have called the Arcanist Stone a friend. Khan was not a difficult man to know. Taciturn removed, keeping himself as often as not. We have much in common. When you are an Archon, quality you learn to cherish in others. So no, I am not pleased. I make no secret of it. I am sorrowful and cruel. Even though the Archon needed to die, does not stop me from wishing it were otherwise. And there's a Scarlet Chorus. Crops grown for our enemies were withered in the vine. By now the Archon's forces are clutching his stomach to tighten their belts to starve him out. Ash's Finery. Reward for your fair service to the Legion, the Earthshaker, the Forge Van consider this thing no wielder more deserving than the Fatebinder. Hopefully this is a two-handed weapon. Fatebinder! No time for pleasure ceremony. Your spire is under attack. The Scarlet Chorus have ramped their offensive. You need to topple your stronghold and you would top it if need be. I feel something like this might happen. An act of desperation voiced in Iraq. He's either too much of a coward to attack Ironheart, or he's also too weak. Either way, you need to answer the threat. You carry out attached with distinction. Well done. Thanks, Fatebinder. Best luck at your spire.
I got it.
Vander's Well Spire, and I got an immersive. I knew I'd get one. Now comes in. But as a point, I actually got Ash's Finery, didn't I? What is Ash's Finery? Okay. It's a terrible little hammer. Reverse. I like that it's more powerful than Dauntless. Sure. Yeah, she'll lose the ability, but...
Hey, this looks fun.
That's a big damage boost, actually. She's got Vulcan's hammer. Verse is sexy. Okay, let's do the missive. Dear Feedby. This is awesome! Yeah, I told you! You ended an edict. Everybody in this game is sexy. Especially, my character. I mean, I am, obviously, the most sexy. I would happily let her crush the life out of my body. She's actually not that strong. She's really quick, though. She'd definitely be up for it. She is literally just into fun. That's what she's into. She has propositioned my character on about 15 occasions. But then again, so has every single woman he's encountered. So... that is actually not a joke. Most of the people in this game have actually propositioned the character. The main character. You end an edict, now you end an archon. Now, none in the court had such expectations of you when the adjudicator initially brought you among us. So many surprises, short span, you fascinate. While you lived, calm as a singular being, a titanic man, born in the womb of Taratus herself. And here's someone tell it. Well, none still living can provide account of that birth. You bore witness to his demise, indeed. You participated in it. As you indulged by scholars' curiosity, what passed between you and the Archon of Sterlin's final moments? Did the ground tear itself asunder, the windows rear its garments? Did the mountains groan for their champion? Were there any final words of cards spoken or inscribed as a crystal that was burned producing the clear face to azure, or was it darkened? Describe the brighted land. As one to defeat the death of a nation, the edict of stone. Karas could sign can to his doom, but in their ritual the Earthshaker spread the execution across the entire region. Life drained from the soils of faded Khan's eyes. Would very feel the stone trying to leech my own life from me, as if I'd eaten stale bread or had thirsted for a flagon. We mark this place, and it may never recover. Pretty much. I'd have liked to have done something like spared the Archon, but he didn't let me.
Sorry, I can't.
Okay. Let's get to my spire. Which spire are they trying to double again? Bandon's Well, which is, I believe, the mountain. You need to get the fuck away from this. This is my spire. You're gonna attack my fortress, I'm gonna carve the entire legion down. Does the spire have any defenses? Can I, like, call down meteor strikes? Greetings, Fate Binding. The Iron Guard salutes you with the clad salutes. Our earthbound scouts and notices because of course assault on your spire. Lord Ash insists we send aid at once. We have assembled a massive sculpture rumble shaking the mistress spire. Damn. Okay. The Orbit Center as it spins and pushes someone to force structure exuded warmth against ferocious heat that singes the face long and stare at it. Sound of music swarms the air around the structure. It's painful to so much to your ears. Well, this is what? Well, this is shit. Sarah does just shout this one music. You think the spire would know some better songs, but I guess there's no accounting for taste. She focuses on your mixed expression. You realize the energies of this place are upset on you. I don't know what makes you so special. The spire's fully awake, linked over currents that energy out your presence. I think that the spire is pissed. Crouching ground. It feels like something is shaking the spire. The chorus couldn't pause, so sort of magic what in Kara's name is going on. Spells so I should see what's going on. Communication vision, perhaps a way of saying there's something to discuss. As the rules expire, I must leave this place. Give me a moment so I'll get to the bottom of this. I don't suppose this magical spire of yours is some warding magic or something that ilk could shake our courage superior trade will take us so far out of larger force. I broke the edict of fire, flooded my intuition how it works. Try paving it. You would act the overlord. We are under attack. Is of the type of blasphemy, wishful or otherwise. Do it. Shout and yell and pretend your caras what you're doing because we all black. I am about to proclaim an edict, aren't I? I've got a strange feeling I'm about to actually do an edict, the edict of fire. Unless I'm mistaken, I am rarely mistaken. I take awards, remorse, empathy. The admirable trait is waste on the undeserving. One profits from fettering over the fates and cheat. No more. One profits from concern and pain suffered the murder of Cassandra acts. Karas is branded greater lives than Ezio with great effects of the edicts. We celebrate such instruction no more than celebrate the verdict of guilt. There are no more or less than the currency which refers to the order of peace. Thank you for your response and continued service. I've got a strange feeling I'm about to proclaim an edict. What could possibly go wrong? Just a stone structure you sense a moment slow as you feel the entire spirit tips. Oh my god, I can actually proclaim an edict. This is magic. Reaches magical energy from the sky, living creatures store at the rocks below. Storms, or massive storm covers huge areas of the world, chaotic. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I can proclaim edicts. I am actually a god. There's two more. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Let's do the edict of fire, why not? Actually, no, that increases magic. Oh, cool. Increase power shock spells with effect. Yeah, I am about to be given the power of a god! Empowered Bane. Let's issue the edict. I have literally become. I've just reached Act 2. I am actually a god. Okay. It's like, they're attacking me. Bring it. Bring it on, world. Holy fuck. Burn, baby, burn. What in Graven Ash's name? Yeah, Ash does. But Karas doesn't give an edict to read. So how did you? I have a feeling that might work. You did that, but only Karas can cast an edict. I assured you it was my own magic. It was my own magic. The chorus have no idea what they've just walked into. I might just imagine they got together, catching a vital and a strike now and see the moment, sitting there panicking around. When the deity in question goes, holy fuck. Question fighting Biden will get the car, just die, join me when you're ready, or deal with whatever ammo room. Naturally, yeah. Well, it's great when the person realizes they become a deity and is like, oh, you guys want to fight, do you? Just cause down the flames. I've got 3 edicts, all 3 of them standing tall. Defeat the invaders. I annoyed it passes the invaders and breach the great invaders or citadel. Bring it on. I'm not gonna I just realized I could have recast the Edict of Storms here. Actually, no, that's a different one. Move the giant tornado. Okay. Fuck this shit. I am a god. I am actually a god. What the hell? It's a scene chorus trails behind death now. Willing to burn your own valley, the ashes just put us down. Not to do the grin. Almost like your style. It's behind a 100 fleet requirement. I think I need all those unwashed idiots. Just means that me and the top gangs get the best pickings. We'll happy lay to rest a little funeral pyre, but yourself. Tears of soldiers let out primal howl will echo the distant tones. Fools, you think of me claiming an edict? Either I cast the edict by myself, or did some of the Overlord's blessing. I think this through very carefully. Feel like it's up to the Overlord. Your magic may have started by weakened troops, but your magic is nothing by blood channels cannot affect. Isn't that right? She looks at one of her mages out of approval. Edged dead with a blanch look of fear, mother gave in terror. Enough talk and travel for God, none of them wasn't right, remember your name. It's like, I just claimed the most a spell which destroyed a nation. Death Knell, Sage Apprentice, Blood Chanter, Scarlet Fury, and the Horde. Okay, I'm gonna smash you. You get set on fire. Smash you.
Your death awaits! Ha!
Sorry, I can't.
Oh! I just uppercut that person in the sky. Tank mode
Let
activate.
the land shudder and tremble.
Regen mode activate.
Sorry, I can't.
That was easy. Full after. That's right, you fuzzy peasants. Run for your lives. Tell us right what you saw here. The chorus in full retreat. Egypt fires cause a rout. Almost applaud the choir men that had the guts to get us a proper fight. Almost wish there were a few more. I was just getting warmed up. Leave the cleanup to me and my brethren. You should take your rightful place, perched up the spire. No better way to save the victory than the commanding view of your enemy fleeing across the valley. Holy fuck. Wow. Don't think I've ever seen a bronze weapon before. Masterwork. A weapon actually better than my great axe. That's quite impressive. Which only means one thing, right? Return to the Manful Spire. I find my first bronze weapon now. Shocked and demoralized with the display of power and the ease with which you dispatch their leader, the Scarlet Chorus fighters lose their nerve and scatter in defeat. The survivors carry with them fearful movements the powerful Archon Wolfie Bane, a being of enormous might who can cast an edict with the same authorities as the Overlord. Confusion sits across the realm, amid the whispers of misinformation. One fact remains consistent: the Overlord's power has been challenged. Oh dear, I'm fucked! You safely assume such rumors are making their way back to Kairos. Sweat stings your eyes, your edict bathes your spire in the presence of heat, its weight felt everywhere in the valley. Slowly the temperature wanes, turning from nearly unbearable to almost tolerable. For the next few days, extreme heat eventually dissipates, your edict ends, releasing Thunder's fall from its molten grasp. You gather a small council of your closest allies to plan your next steps in the safety of your spire. No sooner you start, and the Gallia, Fatebinder of Choro, pays a visit, very important message. What could possibly go wrong? I have just challenged basically an actual god. Kept hearing about this little spy becoming your own. None of the smoke from the Callio appears at the edge of the tower. Now you've slaughtered those who would take your land. I think your claim is official as gets. Nice to see you, bud. How'd you get up here? Is it obvious? Shakes your head with an agitated scowl. The big question is, how did you most convincing impression the Overlord Tyranny? How did you do the most convincing impression the Overlord Tyranny? No one entirely sure what to make of you these days. What would they say? You spoke an edict of fire, not a proclamation edict of chaos, but your own edict of fire, your own mystic conflagration. You're no mere fate binder, but you be certain. You've proclaimed a broken the Overlord's edicts perhaps one too many times. If I'd known you would do this when I first met you, I'd maybe have tried in earnest to kill you. I hope for the sake of Tyranny, the right person inherited this. I don't know what to make of you, Fatebinder. Claiming and breaking the Overlord's magic, claiming these awful towers, it should come at no surprise that the edict is within your grasp, but I find room for surprise. You're probably ways a gang boss of Mage's Arch. You commanded this place to do your bidding and unleash something incredible on the world. It isn't the work of a Fatebinder. If anything, it's the work of an Archon. Beastman will follow Alpha from here to ends of Tears lands and farther still. We'll prowl deep into cold north, hunting armies of Kairos at Alpha's side. Together, Shadowhunter and Alpha will slaughter a whole of Prima's tribe. I don't have any idea how you are able to do this, but it isn't power that a scholar can wield. There's something else. You're not some ambitious hedge maid who learned that out of a book. You're more like an Archon where it just comes naturally. Happy with her, she's saying, oh yeah, you're basically just an Archon. Because she is an Archon! Head with a grin. I always knew you'd be a delightful bit of trouble, but I didn't think you'd touch the Overlord's power in you. Why didn't you tell me? I genuinely didn't know I had it in me. Please search to take over his power. I don't believe it's going to find us yet. I have this power, they will fear me. And with a reason, glare silently. Why is every option glare silently? Still, the joke. All means you've known me for a long time. It shouldn't be a surprise. It even means you've chosen me as Overlord now. I genuinely didn't know I had it in me. You didn't know it would work, and you decided to play with the arcade equivalent of a mountain tipping over. My confidence in you swells, Fatebinder. That may be one of my favourite lines I've ever heard. You didn't know if it would work, and you decided to play with the arcade equivalent of tipping a mountain over. Only natural you've doubted yourself. The edicts have always been the magics of Kairos and Chaos alone. Anyone claiming to be able to cast an edict would be presumed crazy. And yet a sane man watching you a sane man watching what you just did would see the power of an Overlord in your voice. Curious, she taps the chin of thought, looking ahead to the toe. Suppose you have no reason to play the fool. I'd say that however it is you came by this power, I know you've drawn attention to the Overlord. So congratulations, I think. I come bearing orders direct from the Overlord. Oh dear. He has decreed two things. First, the Overlord is reminded that one Archon is fit to rule the Tears, that any Archon settled for the death of Dominance, who is the one Archon fit to Tears. And the second decree? Goes decreed, you are the newest Archon! Yes! I am officially the Archon. So the other Archons now wanted to control, destroy you, and the other way around. See, this is why I tried to avoid getting Chaos' attention. be clear, this is a command from Kairos of not an edict. Correct, there's no edict back in this order, but to the grin, you encourage hardly seems there's such encourage hardly is necessary. The task is its own reward. The overlords merely rescinding Kairos' peace. The Archons may kill and maim each other without breaking any laws. Kairos knows, rightfully so, that enmity, new and old, will drive the Archons' mutual destruction. The Overlord need only remove the pretense of peace, much the ensuing violence would be preferred. You know, the do or die edict? I've heard enough, and I know what comes next. Either Archon will bend to my will or die. Close the lives, Grave and Ash. Complicated thing to say the least. Of course. Blade and Mark think of this. As per usual, turn on his emotional range of a pumice. Kairos has the emotional range of pumice, but Blade and Mark seems almost giddy. You think the old Shadow is already putting names on his daggers. Wonder if Blade and Mark would hear the order and properly stab Turon. I wonder if Blade and Mark would probably stab Turon, but no, it would seem the Archon of Shadows is happy to serve Turon. Makes sense, never in the old Shadow to crave that kind of power. Clears the throat, voice growing somber. You'll have to deal with them too. I fear greatly for how it will turn out. Imagine Turon is too loyal to bow to you, and Blade and Mark too proud to accept you as better. No, it ends well for some of us. There's a couple of things to say the least. Keep in mind, the order is that almost submit to one Archon or die, so you and Ash won't necessarily have to come to blows, but not sure how you convince him to bow to you. I think I'm more trouble with a sudden promotion to Archon. By definition, Archon is someone who generates magic from themselves and doesn't channel the powers of others, since I assume you cast that edict without reading prepared words of Kairos, otherwise, why the fuss? Archon isn't fully incorrect for what you are, but I would agree that your power is far beyond the mastery of Shadow or Ice. Talking trees or whatever other powers Archons have shown throughout the ages. Consider for a second the greater mystery is not why you're being considered an Archon, but why you're being allowed the chance to live. All I know is the Overlord rarely improvises. So I'm the Archon of Edicts? Not exactly, just Archon for now. It's a bit unorthodox, but that's all the information I received. Roguelas insisted in calling the Archon of... insisted we should call the Archon of Tears, at least in any case. Or it might be overheard, since the Archon of Edicts just sounds like you... delegation of the Overlord. You realise this presents the problem for me, right? My hand just writes Fate Bind and Wolfie Bane out of habit. The effort will take to retrain myself to write Archon. Not sure of how many layers left in me. What do you think Kairos wants his Archons to fight? Because Ash and Narat work together like water and oil, and letting each of them rule half the tiers and exercise and bad planning. Because there's no land left to conquer the tiers, and Kairos needs fewer generals? Sure, really smell. Turin's not here, so I don't mind pointing out that Kairos isn't exactly a loving ruler. And the Archons are disposable pawns, not beloved subjects. The land has been conquered, now why not dispose of the conquerors? I don't know if I know what comes next. Okay. General favour tier. First step is deciding you'll bow to one of the other Archons. I wish you the best of luck in your upcoming struggle, and not that you come for blame. And when you come for Blade and Mark in turn, either of the fighters won't interfere. Yay! Let's get one thing clear. I want no part of the little contest, Fate Butter. Sorry, Archon. I bow to you. The rest of the bandit can find the right to roll. Excellent. Thank you. Bows and graces through the realms. Just don't let the rat get away with the battered eyelashes and polite surrender. Yay! She's like, wait a minute, I'm an Archon. I bow to you. Question me and the other binders have been asking, can you do this again? Another believes in you, another who shall remain lamest takes the more cynical stance. The Overlord has a hand so far up your ass that she can puppet your mouth and can cast as can edict to be tried. Me, I think you have it in you, or at least I like the idea of proclaiming the edict of yours someday. Oh fuck yes! That's the other mind the voice of the rat, the company of the stones. didn't mention it. Curious demands we have try something you try having you procreate to buy. Are you serious? You'd let me do that? Sure, what's the worst that could happen to us? Take your dictation, please. Loyalty lecture. Quillen Hamboy, finish your request. Let you creatures with his boldest red inks. Finds his most powerful ink. Gladly. Just because it's so see at this Korra's headquarters cacophony. As to the Edict of Storms. The edict complete, Calico approaches the end of the supply of protection, worst can most reason allowed your edict. And nothing happens. Something to the point. But well, aww. Looks at Kara's rested down. Perhaps there's some trick that I haven't learned yet. But your power most certainly works when you use your own voice, or so we at least know that your voice is essential. So we at least know your voice is to apply both your powers, or at least so far. Imagine Kara spoke a great number of edicts before learning how to write them down. You'll just claim. In truth, I'm a bit relieved. I realize the thought of being your harbinger for non-negotiable. Well, I realize your thought of being your harbinger for non-negotiable death. I am not sure being the conduit for such arcane force is something I should be taking so lightly. Then again, perhaps your past proclamations are part of what set the seeded power in you. Oh shit. Anyway, it was ordered to be part of your experiment. She rolls the parchment application into her satchel. I'd say we try again some other day. Learn more about what we can do with your power, and someday I'll be your Herald of Doom. It'll be a date! Turon gains wrath. With a nod, Callio begins making her way to exit. When you roll Taratas, let me up. If you're successful, I'll know I'll be in need of a new Archon to serve. I know I'm mostly sober, but just so we're clear, you did just issue an edict, right? Lantry clapped his cloak on tongue, unsure of what needed to write. First, you cast the edict. Then you cast. Then this full-on war of Archons. This whole chapter of Chronicle is like reading fiction. So Kara's ordered all the Archons to fight it out until only the strongest remain. I think we can now safely say that the Scarlet Chorus philosophy has been vindicated. Barak rumbling mutters to the barracks helmet devoid of conjuring words. Alpha birthed your own words like humans, Prima called Kairos. It's better mystic than broodmother to kill. Then broodmother to kill the shadow, then stone stalkers, 100 blood, then beastwoman Archon slaughtered by Mark of Shadows. Oh, there was a beastwoman Archon. Interesting. Kill the Shadow's new alpha is most powerful human in whole of Tears lands. Knows it's not wrong. One last thing. Hesitates before she leaves. Calico taps the parchment she's holding forehead, so deprecating scarf. All this talk you being the second coming overlord, I almost forgot my duties. Yeah, you caught summons from Blame Mark, Turin's assassins. Just you read it carefully as part of your preparations. Your survival may depend on it. Good luck, Archon. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, this homicidal murderer is, oh right, fight by the Archon. The great general has pulled his troops back by and half. Grinds and knuckles into a palm. Soon we make our final push to Stone Sea, the heart of the chorus power. The voice in the rat is weak and the path to cacophony is clear. So, the Archon is also aware I've been Avenger as well. I'm sure it wasn't discussed in Magic, but I'll consider it. Spent too long considering. I'm demonstrating crumbled power and the time for action. I'll send Ash a bird who knows to expect you later, if not right away. Take a treat with Graven Ash. You're no mere fate binder any longer. You'll meet with him as Archon to Archon, and such things are more complicated. Good luck. Wait, Kill the Shadow wants to speak to Alpha. What is it? Beastwoman has been patient, yep, understands long hunters help Alpha fights the army riot class, but Kill the Shadow cannot wait any longer. I'm thinking maybe Alpha is not using this favor to hunt Kairos, but maybe instead Alpha is loyal to Ironclads. Do not like this thinking base, but we want to kill Alpha. Hey, come on. This is me we're talking about. Don't you I am doing pretty well. Although I am really running over on my stream because this is too interesting. Hey, come on. It's me we're talking about. Don't you trust me to look out for you? Sorry, I think you can trust the fate buyer on this. He seems true to his words to me. Everything will be okay. Okay, the Beast Woman suffers a settle cause she's back down to her horse. She shuffles hopes heavily, but sees more relieved than anything has sensed the air. His pie and tongue. Words smell tasty truth means Alpha would not like to Beast Woman yet. Fine, Killjoy believes Alpha. We'll be patient for a while longer. But do not forget Beast Woman promise. She pads up with all fours, tosses one last look over her shoulder, her words go. In coming seasons, Killjoy Shadow will hunt, hold this favoured dead. Poor Barak. I will only ask once. Oh dear. This is important. I take you to where the Overlord's latest decree. If not, let me give you to you straight. Now is a bad time to be an Archon of the tier. Most likely, I'll be the one to cut you down. Thought I'd first explain, this is not my choice. If it was, I will still choose to kill you. See you soon. Back. Thank you for forwarding. Please let know I have indeed taken words to heart and such return for a reply. Certainly I would not expect you to follow me without first testing my mettle. If we must slay each other, so be it. I respect your prowess and still stand my ground of endure is what you desire. But I would ask you to consider instead pledging your blade to me rather than aiming at my throat. Just Kara's decree says we kill each other, merely wish best together. Warm regards, my dearest Mark. Sure. Well, that was entertaining. It's rare we get to have a 3-hour and 20-minute stream. But that was a lot of fun. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna end it. This seems like the best possible, like the best stopping point for a bit. Oh, did I still get? Oh. Right, everyone is pissed. Got it. So. Yeah, that was a thing. I am going to die. Okay, so, hope you guys have a fantastic evening. This has been a really good one. A lot of things happened. I am now a god and an Archon. This is interesting. This is a development, to be sure. I hope you guys have a fantastic evening, every single one of you. I'll be back on Monday with something fun, because it's Shadowrun. Yeah. Yeah, hope you all have a fantastic evening. Hope you all enjoyed the stream as well. It's awesome having so many people on and enjoying my shows. And to Lolth and Joanna for chatting with me through a lot of it. So, hope you guys have a fantastic evening. And yeah, see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed. Keep playing video games.